2017 is coming to a close, guys. This is kind of crazy. What a year, guys. Despite a few issues this year with the passing of video editor, some subscribers losing, this was still a brilliant year in my opinion, guys. 2017 was one of the best years I've had in recent years. I wouldn't go that far as saying it's the best, but this was one of the best years I've had recently, especially the film, which we are talking about. I'm bringing you guys my top 10 favourite movies of 2017, and like always, guys, this is my own opinion, my own list. You're free to have your own opinion. Just do not cause a fight in the comments. Go easy on each other. We all have different tastes on everything. Even us human beings, lol. But we're all here to have some fun, talk movies. Alright, we're not going to do honourable mentions because this will take forever. So let's get going with the top 10 movies of 2017. Oh boy. Coming at number 10, guys. You all know this franchise. It's like one of, if not one of the best film franchises of all time. It's something that everyone grows up with. If you all know what I'm talking about, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Yes, Star Wars The Last Jedi is my number 2, no, my number 10 favourite film of 2017, because it's a movie, guys. There was a flaw I had in this movie. And by the way, that's the calendar for next year, guys. I'm sorry if I'm being stupid throwing this. It's still in its package. It's okay. I'll hang up after the Rogue One. I'm getting all the Star Wars newer films for each year, the calendars. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Star Wars The Last Jedi was like one of the most divisive films of this year. There was like a civil war going on, you know, the critics against the audience. Personally, I'm on Team Critic, which has the 92%, against the Team Audience, which is the 56%. Bloody hell. But guys, this is a darn good Star Wars movie. Not the best, but one of the very best Star Wars movies. It's not as good as Return of the Jedi or The Force Awakens, and definitely not as good as A New Hope or The Empire Strikes Back. But guys, it's better than the prequels and Rogue One in my opinion, and definitely better than the Clone Wars animated movie, which is not going in my collection. It just isn't. But guys, Luke Skywalker by far was the standout of the film in my opinion. He was spectacular as Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill, applause to you. If you want to see more what I think about Star Wars The Last Jedi, go ahead and check out my review and spoiler review, only if you've seen it. And that's number 10, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Okay, coming at number 9 is one of the superhero movies. There's 4 comic book movies on this list. You're like, wow, yes, call me a fanboy if you like. There are 4 comic book movies on this list. This is the first one, Spiderman Homecoming. Yeah, Spiderman Homecoming was like my second most anticipated comic book movie of the year, because I love Spider-Man. I love Civil War, which was my favourite movie of last year, 2016. I love that movie. So I was very excited to see what the standalone Tom Holland Spider-Man movie would go for. Spider-Man Homecoming was very good. It had one of the better villains. I know I gave it 8 out of 10 in my review, but thinking about it more, I think this is a very good movie. I mean, yeah, one of the better villains, like I said. This is a very good movie, guys. I went to England and see this movie. This was really good experience. So my whole review is spoiler, so only if you've seen this movie, watch that review. And that's, if you want to hear my thoughts, check out my review of this. Number 9. Alright, coming out at number 8 is a action film sequel, which was so much fun, and you all know what it is. John Wick Chapter 2. Yes, who did not want to see John Wick Chapter 2? This is a bloody brilliant action film. This is incredible action sequences in this movie. Keanu Reeves, in my opinion, is brilliant. In my opinion, gives one of his best performances besides The Matrix, which I love as well, by the way. Well, the first one. And the first John Wick as well. But this is definitely up there. But if you want to check out my review, check it out. John Wick Chapter 2. Just great action sequences. The only flaw I would say is probably the villain, because some villains aren't as good in movies now these days. But oh well. Okay, coming at number 7 is yet another comic book movie on this list. This is, out of any of the comic book movies, this was like the most fun that I've had of the year, and that is Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok, in my opinion, guys, was the best Thor movie yet. It needed to be. The first Thor, in my opinion, was pretty good. Thor the Dark World could have been so much better. But this movie just puts those movies and show how Thor should be. Because this is what a Marvel film needs. Humor, comediness. That's what I call the humor, the comedy. You know, yeah, it's what a superhero film needs. Have some comedy in there. Just why the heck not? Everything is very good in this movie. If you want to check out my review, check it out. It's on my channel. Alright, coming at number 6, guys. Coming at number 6. Now, some of you might be shocked, but I did not review a lot of movies this year because I was busy in life. But this is a type of genre film that I don't see very often in the cinema. It's a Stephen King film. You all know what it is. It. My god. It was such a good film. While I'm trying to get this name right. The new Pennywise, in my opinion, was everything a Pennywise should be, and the kids were very good in it as well. Yeah, it's Bill. Yeah, if you know me, guys, I'm a terrible speller at names. This actor is Swedish, but oh well. The kids are in it are great as well. But I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it, guys. But I'll probably review this in the future, maybe when the sequel comes out. But all I'm here to tell you guys, it was a really good movie, and I definitely could recommend it. Okay, top 5, here we go. Coming at number 5, next comic book movie. Say what you want, guys, about the third act, Wonder Woman. Yes, Wonder Woman was the best DC film in the cinematic universe, in the DCU at least. Yeah, I will agree, the third act is nowhere as good as the first 2 acts, but I still didn't have a problem with it. Yeah, I know, go ahead. Gal Gadot was the perfect choice to play Wonder Woman, without question. This is one of the perfect options for a character, just the perfect choice. And yes, Chris Pine is great as Steve Trevor as well. And the action sequences are great as well. and this feels like it's not part of the DCU, but Patty Jenkins directed this movie very, very well. If you want to check it out, more of my thoughts, check out my review on this Wonder Woman. Alright, coming at number 4, guys. Again, this is another movie I did not review, guys, because I've been busy, guys. Forgive me. This is one of another divisive film, saying it's overrated or it's underwhelming. But this is by a famous director, and you know what it is, Dunkirk. Dunkirk was very good, guys. Dunkirk was one of the best films of the year, in my opinion. Dunkirk's action sequences were amazing. The score, the visual effects as well. Harry Styles in it was great in it. Tom Hardy was good in it as well. Mark Rylance, who I admire as an actor, because he was in Bridge of Spies, which I really like that movie, by the way, guys, if you haven't checked it out. But don't worry, guys. Maybe if Christopher Nolan does another film in the future, I'll probably do a segment of Christopher Nolan movie reviews. So yeah, that's Dunkirk number 4. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Alright, we're in the top 3 now. This is where we get to the bad boys. The best of the best. Some of the best movies out there. Alright, this is the final comic book movie on this list, guys. You all know what it is. It's Logan. What needs to be said about this movie? I haven't seen the black and white version yet, because I've been busy again. But this is still a fantastic movie. Who didn't even see this movie? It's a Marvel movie, for goodness sake. And this is where the craziest show in the world, the Oscars, needs to show more for these movies. More on comic book movies, and these next 2, which we'll get into. Hugh Jackman knocked it out of the park, so did Patrick Stewart. Again, if you want to check out my thoughts, check out the review. And that ending, guys, was heartbreaking. My god. Anyways, coming at number 2, guys. Number 2, guys. Here we go. These movies spoke to me. The first up on the list, this was the best third installment film since Return of the King. And that is War for the Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes, guys, was amazing. Again, Andy Serkis should get more. This should get recognised at the Oscars. Come on. War for the Planet of the Apes was visual effects fantastic, cinematography, the score, everything about it. I love this cover as well. It's spectacular. I got this a few days ago. It looks beautiful on Blu-ray. If you want to check out my thoughts, this is a very bleak film. One of the best third installments out there. And that's War for the Planet of the Apes. Alright. What's my favourite film of the year, guys? My number 1 favourite movie of 2017 is Blade Runner 2049. Was spectacular. Guys, I got this poster recently. Cannot wait to hang it up. Denis Villeneuve is now one of the great directors out there. He needs to get a second nomination at the Oscars, guys. He really should. I'm going quick, guys, because, again, guys, I did not review this on my channel, so be grateful. So, Harrison Ford in this was amazing. Who's my favourite actor of all time, by the way. And Ryan Gosling gives a fantastic performance as well. Guys, this needs. This is one word to describe the box office. Exactly. Guys, what can I tell you? This is one of the best movies I've ever seen. A science fiction movie should get recognised at the Oscars, so should a comic book movie, and so should a action film as well. And that is why, guys, is Blade Runner 2049 my favourite movie of 2017. Congratulations. Alrighty, guys, that was my best films of 2017. I do not have a worst, guys, because I didn't see a lot of movies this year because I was busy. Comment down below, let me know what were the best movies you've seen this year, guys. Let me know below. Again, I didn't see a lot of movies like Get Out, The Disaster Artist, Baby Driver. I just haven't been to the cinema much, guys. I'm sorry. Education's one of the most important things in life, guys. You really should get it. But as always, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure to click on the notification bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. And I will see you guys next time, and peace.